LCD1 to be exact. You dig? Your sports guru, your statistician guru, LCD1 on the Sports Rundown show. Um, it's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. LLC, the statistician solo with. Shout out to Rakim. Anyway, man, listen, man. I ain't got that much time to talk about this, but uh, we will uh, do this on a sports rundown show. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the play-by-play. We will be following young Shedeur the whole NFL season, and this is kind of like Bronny James situation. Okay, however, I can say this: uh, Shedeur has been mentored uh, heavily. I'm telling you, he got Richard Fang. Okay, that's Deion Sanders' best friend. Y'all know him on YouTube as the uh, what is he now? He's the financial literacy guru. Okay, Richard Fang, and he's been pretty much groomed into this position. And one thing that I'm listening to, like Shannon Sharp and Ocho, they leaving out the fact that he was pretty much doing reps, working out with Tom Brady. Okay, he been working out with Tom Brady, so that's gonna make a big significant difference. Now that he has got the nod, so he in Cleveland, they don't have nobody. So I'm pretty sure now, that the organization gonna have to look really consider starting this young guy. Okay, he looks seasoned, man. What I done seen, I've been following his whole career since he was at Jackson State, and when that first year at Colorado, it was kind of, 'cause it was a new situation. He blossomed in the Southern Conference. I was down there for a whole year, so it was a different type of vibe. Okay, but when you could, step out, step out of bounds of that, you going into like, the real meat of NCAA football, outside of the SWAC. You get a different feel. So, his father, he come from those humble beginnings with Richard Fang, and he grown through the process. So they got him ready, man. They got him NFL ready, and plus he was working out with Tom Brady. They can't over. They gotta put that into count that into this situation that he was working out with Tom Brady for a very long time. So uh, what I seen was kind of like Tom Brady-ish. Even though this the preseason, he looked seasoned, man. He looked really comfortable out there. Plus he was getting pocket protection. Okay, it's like they got a good line out there, and that wasn't even they starters. Okay, and plus he know how to move. He real savvy, and I did pick that up when he was playing in Colorado. He know how to move on the throw. He kind of remind me about the Chicago Bears quarterback. Uh, he know how to move. He can throw on the run. He do got like a little touch. I see that. He got good awareness because he did one play. They was in the red zone, or the Panthers red zone, and it was the first play, first drive, and he was in the shotgun, and they blitzed him, and he just stepped over did a step over like this was like some NBA 2K. He just stepped over like boop boop, and hit the receiver in like a slant clip pass, boom, touchdown. Yeah, this dude, man, he ready for the league, and they have no other choice but to start him. And plus, you got to keep this in mind. He playing in Cleveland. All right. The last great Brown to come up out of there was Jim Brown. Okay, he held it down for a long time before LeBron was able to put the icing on the cake for them. Now let's get to the stats, man. Um, I just heard Shannon say that he finished 11 for 19 with 138 yards, but I got a different stat because y'all know I'm y'all statistician guru. Uh, he finished 60.9%. That was his percentage on for that day, that night. Finished 14 for 23 from the field. Okay, 138 yards, two TDs, no INTs. Overall quarterback rating was 106.8. Okay, he did damn good. Okay, in his first start, and he in the NFL. Okay, and his brother, what was his name? I can't pronounce these boys' names. Shalom. They got some Muslim names. Dion knew what he was doing. Hey, what's going on? The real Sigma. Are you with a fraternity? What you pledging? What's up? Chilling with Jace. What's going on? What's up, Emily? How you feeling? And what y'all doing out there in the land where y'all living? You dig? I'm at the job trying to get this money. Goober man, what's going on? What's on? What's up, Jimmy? Level win. What's going on? You fishing? That's what's up, man. I hope you catch some catfish out there. You know black folk like that. Anyway, I see all the people's up in here. What's going on? Hey, I'm chilling like a villain, man. On my break, about to go back upstairs and stuff. But I had to chime in on this real quick, man, because it's trending right now. You dig? Shedeur is like the Bronny James in this situation, and they're gonna be highlighting that because they're trying to really bring the morale of the NFL back because I pretty much closed the casket on the NFL. I'm just keeping it 100. I was saying it's all NBA and WWE. You know what I'm saying? But this could really uplift the NFL. It could change everything too because I don't think they get enough marketing. Okay, this is one thing they could do that right here. He's like the scapegoat for this situation. To bring the NFL back because in my in the early '90s, the era I came up in, NFL was all over the place. It was the NFL versus the NBA, and they was dominating everything because they had a whole lot of superstars. Randy Mosses. You know, who else was shining at that time? They had a whole bunch of running backs. Barry Sanders was just leaving the league. Uh, they had a whole bunch of superstars that kept, that propelled the NFL as like the number one marketing, sport in America. But now it's the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And this could bring them back. CJ so cool. He started a live video. I'm gonna check that out before I did that. But yeah, I think this could bring. Hey, I do security at the Art Institute. Um, but yeah, this could bring him back, bring the NFL back. Deion Sanders, Shedeur Sanders, his son could do that. I really believe that. And they can compete with the NBA because their numbers are going down. That's why they brought Michael Jordan back. He's going to be anchoring that next year on NBC. They bring it NBC back. To all the little peewees out there, y'all know about that. That's NBA on NBC. That's how it used to come on, before we had TNT and all that. Y'all see they just now TNT. So they're trying to get back to the tradition, I guess, what really, you know, made things popular. But anyway, yeah, shout out to Deion Sanders. Shout out to Richard Flame because he got me financial literate. And I'm doing damn good in that stock market. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm doing really good in the market. Every week I'm investing. I'm dollar cost averaging in just like how you said. I know what I'm talking about now. I know what to look for as far as investing. So if y'all want to get some tips and nuggets and some best practices, y'all come over to LCD1 TV and peep your boy, because I'm dropping some jewels. Okay, our brokerage account is looking pretty good, Weeble. And I'm about to start, funding my Moomoo account because they're giving 8.1% annually on, he said for the next 3 months, you can have money in your Moomoo account and it could be uninvested money and you still get that interest. Okay, this is an interest-bearing type of account. Okay, I used to work at the bank. I was a teller. I know about the interest, like money market accounts and stuff like that. But that's what this is with a brokerage app. A brokerage app pretty much. But they give an 8.1 annual percentage on your money. So if you invest it or I guess or not, well I guess if after these 3 months, if you invest your money, they gonna give you the interest. But now if you just have your money sitting up in there, you're gonna get some money. You're gonna get some interest. So interest will accrue on your money. So yeah, but y'all want that financial literacy, y'all come over to LCDAONE TV. But I gotta go back up here, man. We'll talk about this later on the sports rundown show when I really do the official part of it. When I put the green screen out, cause y'all know I do the stats on this show, analyze everything, and we will be talking about him all year. So this is really good for me because he gonna kick off that show. All right. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. This is your statistician guru, your sports reaction guru, LC1. LC1 be exact. Make sure y'all share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell button so y'all get notified when I do these videos. I'm gonna holler at y'all next one. You dig me?